Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you put my case back on? I missed.
Thank God. All right, guys. We are going to a very special spot that we found here in Connecticut, so stay tuned for that. You want to let them know where we're going, or should
We are heading to Birdhouse Coffee, our new favorite coffee shop here in Connecticut. We're gonna have a little date.
It's gotta redeem itself from last time.
I mean, he didn't enjoy his drink. I did. I'm gonna try a new beverage tonight. I'm thinking to get the gingerbread iced latte with a peanut butter cold foam. So they have 3 flavors: peanut butter cold foam, chocolate cold foam, and sweet cream. And I mean, why not venture out and try new flavors?
Why not?
So I'm gonna try the peanut butter one, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun little date night in the what do they call it? In the little lounge area.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah. Okay, so we got our drinks. I got the gingerbread flavored iced latte with a chocolate drizzle and sweet cream. And Zach's already halfway done with his drink, so I'm gonna assume that it tastes good, right, Zach?
As you can tell, I basically almost drank half in the last minute. This is freaking incredible. I got a maple brown sugar with cold foam. Wait, cold foam or sweet? I always mix them. What's the difference?
Yeah, I think I think they're the same. I just use both.
They're the same. We'll just call it sweet cream. It sounds better. So sweet cream on top, and I had to add some CBD. I felt like getting a little high there, you know. Just had to, you know. No, I'm just kidding. CBD, apparently, according to the lady, the barista at the front, said that it's supposed to calm you down, just make you feel a little more at ease. And actually, I do feel like, I don't know if it's in my head, but I feel chill.
Calm?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that Zach, and you've probably heard me mention this before, but he's very sensitive to caffeine. So he always gets decaf drinks to begin with. So the CBD is supposed to just lower your heart rate. It doesn't make you high. It just lowers your heart rate so that the caffeine from the coffee doesn't make you jittery. But you're already having decaf, so you're going to be like super mellow, which is nice. We're going to have a fun time playing some games. I bought Uno. I bought regular like stack of cards. And
you already know who's gonna win.
Excuse me, I am.
I didn't say anything.
There you go. That's
the wife always wins. You know what I noticed about you while you're talking on the cam? You got very good eye contact. You got the.
Really?
I need to work on that.
I feel like
because I'm so used to on my channel. I'm used to like just filming other things aside from myself.
I have had to look at the camera because I do a lot of cooking videos with you guys and whatnot. But I do feel like I still have a hard time looking directly at the camera, and I think I look at myself in the viewfinder rather than the actual lens. And I have ADD, so my eyes are like dotting around everywhere. But if you guys think that I'm doing a good job at vlogging and looking directly into the lens, then let me know down below. If you guys have any other ways that I can improve on my vlogging, also share in the comments what you think I can do to do better, because I'm always open to criticism.
We're gonna keep this positive, so comment below something
please.
Respectful. But yeah, no, criticism's always good. But yeah, what I was gonna say is also you've gotten a lot more comfortable with talking in front of people, because you guys saw there's a bunch of people around us, and when she first started vlogging, she didn't even want to pick up
shy. I didn't want to even hold up my phone and walk. It was that bad.
Now I feel like I'm the one that needs to get more used to like holding, because you got a like straight up camera. I'm usually filming with my phone, so it's like a little bit more subtle.
Yeah, you guys should see the setup I have right now. I literally have my tripod stand set up to my camera, and it's like on full-on height mode, just so I can get the nice view of the Christmas tree behind us. So I'm doing this all for you guys.
You know, maybe we can get a little behind the scenes. I'll take it with my phone or something.
Maybe after, when the kids are gone, because there are kids playing next to us. But yeah, my gingerbread latte is really good. I want you to try it, but I know you won't try it because of the caffeine. But
yeah,
the
I'm very, very sensitive
to that next time.
Say less.
The chocolate drizzle.
I'm not gonna lie. So last time I came here, guys, this place was definitely a flop. I didn't really like it that much, but I'm very picky when it comes to anything. So I wasn't the biggest fan, but I told her, I said, if we come back, because this place is not very close to our house, it better redeem itself. And we got like a point.
The second and last time.
Yeah.
It has to redeem itself. And he got an, okay, So I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Usually hot coffees taste a lot different than if you were to order the same thing in an iced version. I don't know why, but when I order an iced latte beverage, it tastes a lot different than if I were to get a hot
But
latte
that's what
beverage.
makes a good coffee, is if it can be good both iced and hot.
I suppose so. I mean, I think when I want a hot latte, I expect the espresso to be like very creamy, and I always opt for whole milk. But I don't know. I like espresso shots that are extra creamy, and I think that not a lot of coffee shops have like a really good pull.
Yeah,
I guess
I agree.
that's the term for it, right?
It's honestly pretty hard to find like a consistent coffee place nowadays. But
Yeah.
what would you say your top like 3 places are from the outside? Because we've ventured, we've tried places in New York, places in Boston, places in Michigan, places in Florida, obviously. So
I think up there as number 1, I'm gonna have to say Blank Street Coffee, which I actually just found out today that is a franchise also sold in England, because I watched Grackle over on YouTube, Grace, whatever you guys know her as. But she got Blank Street Coffee today, and she actually got a white what did she get? A white chocolate and fudge matcha, and it sounded like so crazy, like fudge and matcha, whatever. But she was like, "This is so good." And they just never miss. It's so delicious. When we were in Boston, we went back there like 4 or 5 times in our 3-day trip because we were like obsessed. We got their coffee, we got their matcha, we tried like different specialty drinks, and
And you're also super picky when it comes to matcha.
Yeah.
This girl is so picky. Just like I am with my coffee. You're picky as hell with your matcha.
Yeah.
Usually you only like matcha at home. But when it comes to Blank Street, that's a whole different ballgame. So yeah.
it was consistent, and I think that's key.
Yeah.
When you
For
want
sure.
like a good coffee spot.
In general, it's so hard for places to be consistent nowadays.
Not
That's
to
the
mention-
problem.
Yeah, they were consistent and they were extremely busy constantly. No matter what day we went, no matter what time we went, they were so busy, and I think that's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they like kept their cool in this tiny little cubicle.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say, mind you guys, it's literally so tiny in the inside. Customer service, I'm huge about customer service, and their customer service was top tier. So, because if you got a good coffee, or good food or good drinks or whatever,
Yeah.
but you don't got customer service,
Yeah.
you never want to go back.
And their croissant
Versus,
was
like,
delicious. Remember that
their croissant
like
was
pain au
fire.
chocolat that I got?
Oh, yeah.
It was dripping out chocolate, and
Yeah.
I was like eating it on the sidewalk, chocolate all over my face.
Yeah.
Like with an iced coffee beverage in my other hand, and it was just like the best chaotic breakfast.
Shout out to Boston. I
Yeah.
literally don't think we had any miss yet in Boston, and hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah.
Like honestly, but yeah. What I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh,
my
so,
top 3.
Top 3.
Okay,
so that's number 1. That's number
Jinx.
1.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
number 1.
Okay.
I mean, this is really good. Honestly, I'm like,
Don't say this is. There's no way this is number 2.
I
It's good, but it's not
This is
great.
this is better than 7 Brew in my opinion, except for the beverage that you get. Yours is really good. I've tried.
She's crazy.
No, okay, look. I love 7 Brew. I've tried multiple of their drinks. I tried the sweet and salty Brevi, but I think what a Brevi is it has half and half in it instead of milk. So I just got like a sweet and salty latte with whole milk. And then I've also gotten, I think I got like a black and white, I think it's called, and that's just like vanilla and, what was it? It was like, I think it was like a vanilla and salted caramel
You got that
iced latte.
cinnamon roll, whatever I always get.
Yeah.
I get this like,
Well, wait, I'm getting to that. That's the drink at 7 Brew that is unbeatable. It is really delicious because I don't know what they put in their pumpkin drizzle that makes it delicious. But 7 Brew is really up there for me in terms of their energy drinks. Like their energy drinks are delicious. I usually get the strawberry, watermelon, and coconut flavored energy drink, and they have their own energy drink that they pour into it. And that's just better than any Celsius or Alani or any other like energy drink that you get at the supermarket. So I'll give them that. But their coffee, unless I'm getting Zach's like decaf, what is it, Zach? Decaf
cinnamon roll or something cinnamon bear with caramel cinnamon roll with pumpkin drizzle and pumpkin cold foam.
Yeah.
Pumpkin cold foam, wherever you get it from, just hits. There's so many spots that I've tried it. It's so good.
There's something in theirs that is so delicious.
It's called crack.
Yeah.
It's literally. I don't even want to know.
Sugary.
If you want, you can input a picture of the picture I took on the screen. But I swear to God, guys, I think there's at least like 100 grams of sugar in that. And then literally every time I have it, I'm enjoying it so much while I'm drinking it. But then an hour later, fast forward, I feel like I'm about to die. So
yeah, but I don't think that's the caffeine. I think it's the sugar. I definitely think it's the sugar because when you have
it's not. No, for sure, sugar. That's why I said 100 grams of sugar. It's probably partly. I mean, it definitely is a stronger decaf, meaning like there's more caffeine content in it. But that part doesn't really matter. It's usually just the sugar.
So yeah, I think I'd list Birdhouse Coffee, which is where we're at right now, as number 2, and then 7 Brew would be number 3.
All right, so
and
she's actually
lattes have actually been pretty damn good recently. So they're on the list.
I'm about to expose her real quick, guys. Are you ready?
Oh yeah.
She's forgetting a very important coffee place that happens to be her nationality. It's called Kahwa House.
No, that's a different category.
No.
That's a different category.
No, these are coffee places from the outside. Correct me if I'm wrong. We can rewind this. I said, give me your top 3 coffee places from the outside. Now that you said yours, to all my Yemeni people out there, I'm not even Yemeni, but...
You're not even what?
Yemeni.
Okay.
But I got you guys. I'm going to avenge you guys. I'm going to put Kahwa House as number 1 because that is always hitting.
So funny because I'm literally a Yemeni.
I know. That's what I'm saying. But it's okay. No, don't worry. I'm going to avenge you guys. Listen, Kahwa House is number 1 at the top. It's never failed, not once. Number 2, I'm going with Blank Street Coffee. I'm with you on that. That is the best coffee you can get aside from Yemeni coffee. And then number 3, I would probably have to go with a place in Ann Arbor, but you don't know. I've never taken you there. It's called Mighty Good Coffee.
I've never heard you say that before.
It is so good.
It's cold in here. Is it cold in here? Or is it, I mean, you have your jacket on.
It is a little. Do you want my jacket? It's getting cold out here. But yeah, anyways, those and then Mighty Good. But I'll say if it's a place that we've tried together, I'll put Narrow Coffee, which is like a local spot here.
Forget about Narrow.
Narrow is really good.
Yeah.
It's very similar to Blank Street. The only reason I'll put Blank Street higher is that Narrow's sweet cream is better, but then Blank Street just has better overall coffee, which that's what you're rating when you're talking about like coffee on the outside, you know? So yeah, but do you want to take that back on your top 3? Do you want to reorder them, or as long as we have it in both of our top 3?
Okay,
I guess.
Let me rearrange this. Yeah, I agree. Kahwa House has my heart. I felt like it was in a different category because it's not like your typical American coffee. It is Yemeni coffee. I mean, you're not gonna get a mafawad anywhere.
But it is, to be fair, it is a franchise though now. If it was like a local place, that's something different, you know?
So yeah, I think in that case, I would put Kahwa House as number 1. And I mean, for those of you who haven't tried Kahwa House, definitely see, if you're in New York, where are they? Is it Idaho? I think they have one, or Ohio. They have Michigan.
Ohio, I was going to say Ohio, Michigan,
there's one opening
Dearborn.
up in Tampa, Florida. They're spreading like wildfire because everyone is going there. I mean, of all nationalities. It is so good. So Kahwa House is number 1. I'd put Blank Street as number 2. And probably this one is number 3.
Birdhouse?
Yeah, Birdhouse is number 3. I mean, I'm not, like, I've never been one to go get coffee consistently outside because I've always just made it at home because living at home, there was just, like, Starbucks and Dunkin' around us. And obviously I don't go to Starbucks anymore, don't support Starbucks anymore. And Dunkin's, like, obviously not on the list. So, for me at least. So, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys agree with me or if you agree with me, but Dunkin' is not good at all. It is so overrated.
Although I have been liking that cookie butter latte from there.
It's not even, it's all sugar. It's not coffee.
No, I know, but it still tastes delicious.
There gets to a point where when you have more sugar or milk, I mean, most of the time actually you got more milk than coffee, but coffee is coffee. It can't be like 100 grams of freaking sugar. That's why I wouldn't put 7 Brew up there, even though I love it. But it's more so like a milkshake or like a. It's not in the same category.
It's a dessert.
It's a dessert.
It's not like your coffee in the morning type of situation. Anyways, I don't know how this turned into a huge.
It's okay.
Coffee.
They're for it. They're for it, guys. You guys are for it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a cool idea that I just thought of.
What?
We should do like a little podcast as we're trying out different foods. That would be really fun.
That would be fun. I can get behind that idea. You know,
Comment below
honestly,
if you guys
it's so cold in
want
here,
that.
and I'm just craving like a hot sliced pizza, and I see the table across from us has like 3 pizza pies on their table, and that just. I don't know, that sounds really good right now. But I have some soup at home that we're gonna have to eat. So
Last thing I was gonna say is that we are in Connecticut, and if you guys are watching from Connecticut, definitely comment below with spots that you recommend, because we're open to whatever. We're kind of like trying out a bunch of different spots, just experimenting, but we're always open to new things, especially if you guys do like this content. You know, we can do more of it.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, this is your channel, so you do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, it's definitely like, you know, we're both. I know we're both open to trying a bunch of different spots. So if you guys are from Connecticut or like any neighboring areas, you know, like Springfield or even like New York, when we do, well, I can't even say New York. You know New York, but just a bunch of different spots.
Especially for my Muslim followers, if you guys know any halal places, I've been craving pho for the longest time, but I just recently went halal a couple months ago, and I haven't been able to find a halal pho spot. And I can't even get like a vegetable pho because the broth itself is like a bone broth. So yeah, I would love, like, I'm literally contemplating making it myself at home.
We could.
Just so I could, yeah, I know.
We could do that.
That sounds so good. So yeah. Anyways, I think that we are gonna enjoy our coffee now and play some games.
Before we end this clip, if you guys did enjoy this little segment right here, definitely smash the thumbs up button. Why? Helps the YouTube algorithm put your videos out there, because this lady right here works 24/7 around the clock, and she deserves to be on that YouTube homepage. So show some love. I can't even talk right now. Show some love. Smash the thumbs up button, share this video, and also comment below if you guys want to see other content, or if you do like this content. That way she knows what kind of content to make. Anything else?
Thank you guys for your support, and yeah, we'll catch you later.
Peace.